everybody, it's Rebecca Gabriel here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. Really great to have you here. We're going to start the weekly reads for Capricorn, and this is for the week of the 5th of May through to the 10th of May. I hope you're having a good start to the month already. As you know, I've already done some monthly reads for everybody, and now we're going to get started with the weekly reads. Now, they are a general reading, so please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And you know that you can always contact me for a personal reading. If you love this video and it helps you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get started into the weekly read for Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot deck here. We're going to take a look at what energies are coming out for you for the week, for the 5th of the 10th of May. That's too many there. I might start that again. So I hope you've had a good start to the month of May already. And thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What energy is surrounding Capricorn for the week of the 5th through to the 10th of May? For Capricorn, the week of the 10th. Week of the 5th to the 10th of May for Capricorn. Capricorn, week of the 5th through the 10th of May. What are the energies coming up for Capricorn this week? I think that's probably a bit too many. So we might just ask for another 2 cards for Capricorn, the week of the 5th through the 10th of May. It's funny, you know, I use this deck less often, and so it's got a different feel, and it's just like getting into the feel of this particular deck. And 2 more cards, please, for Capricorn, 5th to the 10th of May. Okay. We've got a few. Well, we're just going to see what this is coming up with. Okay. I'm just getting into the feel of this particular reading. So Capricorn, we've got you started in the beginning of the week in kind of sort of fiery, confident energy. You really are very focused on your environment, what you need to do this week. So we have the Queen of Wands here, and she's feeling very self-assured and very on purpose. And it seems like she's on a little bit of a mission, and possibly she's got something to say. She's got something on her mind, and she's got something to say, but she's going to say it very intelligently. And she wants to see some action. She wants to take some action around some things this week. I'm certainly seeing a lot of very favourable cards this week, and for the most part, things are going very, very well. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles, so you're feeling like you've got what it is that you need in your life right now, and things are going quite smoothly and beautifully. You're appreciating life, and you're in a good space of really feeling at one with yourself, at one with the world, and in a very nurturing frame of mind. You're noticing your surrounds and seeing the beauty in life at the moment, and you recognise you're about to embark on a change, Capricorn. Life is feeling kind of sweet, which is really beautiful. There, occasionally you are feeling like you are just needing to, with your special person, you're feeling the need to express your love, and sometimes you have difficulties doing that, and it's sometimes maybe it's just that you don't appreciate what you have in terms of the person, the special person in your life. It's not a biggie, but sometimes it does come up, and this may be for a moment a factor in your thoughts or in your relationship this week, that maybe you just need to appreciate a little bit about what it is that you have. So you're feeling into the emotions of this week, Capricorn. However, by the end of the week, you're feeling on fire again. You're back to feeling very fulfilled in your life emotionally, and certainly there's a lot of fire and passion between you and your special person. So there really is, generally speaking, some beautiful love and warmth going on in your life, and very much an appreciation of everything that you have in your life at the moment, and feeling that motherly. There's a lot of, divine feminine emphasis in your reading for this week, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles, she's just like really feeling quite luxurious, and that she doesn't have anything to fear at the moment. She's feeling very comfortable and very pleased with herself in many ways. You're kind of in a very confident place this week, Capricorn, which is really beautiful. And you know what it is that you need to do. You know what action you need to take. You're feeling very confident in your job at the moment. You're feeling very nurtured in your home life and the prospects for your life. Love is brimming. Certainly love is brimming. But just be careful to make sure that you appreciate the love that is being shown to you, that you don't fall into that habit of maybe feeling like you don't have what you need, because surely you do. Now, there's a little thing that comes up during the week that's niggling you. It's perhaps there's something that you're blinded to, or something that, there's something inside you that's you're finding difficult to get clarity around. So we've got this Two of Swords here, and so you're going within to find some answers for yourself. This is the Hermit card, and you're looking for some insights around this situation. And I feel that if you give yourself enough time and quietness, that you will come to that clarity, because I feel like Spirit is trying to guide you. There's a little bit of a growth happening for you, and around this particular issue that's on your mind, you're not quite seeing it clearly, but you're taking the steps to find clarity for yourself, which is really beautiful. I'm glad to see that. So keep going with that. If you need to have time, even if you need to journal a little bit to get that clarity, it seems to me that it will come to you if you give yourself the time and the space to have a little bit of quiet time. And it could be around this issue of what you feel your partner is or isn't giving to you. But everything else is feeling pretty good. So let's just see what the Fairy Tarot deck has to add for the messages for this week, Capricorn. These cards have been pre-shuffled just so that we can save some time. We've certainly got some really great energy here. Okay, so we've got the Balance card here, Capricorn, and this would seem, I can see a couple of cards coming up to do with this topic that you're a little bit uncertain about. It's really important, Capricorn, to take everybody's input into consideration. Everybody has something important to say and to share, and sometimes the best way to go about understanding a situation is to bring all of the viewpoints together and consider all options, and that way you get a bigger picture around the situation, not just your own point of view. So it means that you need to perhaps be a little bit less headstrong, Capricorn, and really sort of evaluate and listen well And when you do that, you get a more balanced perspective and balanced approach around the situation, and therefore you can come to a better solution, a win-win solution that's going to going to serve everybody. So take your time, Capricorn. There's no rush around this issue. As I was saying before, the Hermit card is saying, give yourself some time and space just to consider the different situations around this particular topic. So a balanced perspective and considering everybody's point of view, Capricorn, this week is really important, because I think you care about the people in your life and you care about coming to a good solution. We've got 3 of Spring, which means that it's important for you to plan your next steps with the eye to the long term. So I feel that you are considering something here, possibly to do with either your love life, family life, something that's very dear to you. Now is definitely the time for you to start thinking about how are things going to be for the long term. How do you want it to be? What do you imagine to be a really good scenario for you that's going to serve you, that's going to feel happy, and it's going to align with what you have, in your dreams and in your heart. So have patience. Have patience with the current situation in your life that's unfolding, Capricorn, because there's more good things to come. And if you do the right things and give all things due consideration, then all those beautiful things that you're hoping for and dreaming for are going to come through. Sometimes it's all about universal timing and divine timing, and we just need things to play out a little bit. But our part is to make sure that we're not judgmental and that we consider all viewpoints. So we've got the Unity card here, which would seem to affirm the same message of coming to a compromise. And when I say compromise, collaborating, desiring a solution that suits everybody. So this Unity card is saying, do the right thing for the right reason, Capricorn. Compare traditional views versus new ways of thinking, because everybody's going to come at something from a different perspective, their own background, their own views, their own philosophies. And then once you've done that, you've got to work out what's right for you, and that's fair enough. So it's a little blend of everything. It's considering all sides of a conversation or a view, and then proceeding forward with what fits for you. And I have to say that in the end, you're going to have plenty to celebrate. There's something really beautiful in the very near future that's worth celebrating. And this could be to do with weddings, graduations, or births, or any of those. It's happy times are coming for you, Capricorn, which is really lovely. It feels like, you're really in this gorgeous energy. Life is beautiful. You're appreciating the transformation that's happening in your life. You've got beautiful love around you and a real sense of newness happening. You are considering your finances and your career. You want to be wise about how to position your physical well-being and resources. I know that's on your mind at the moment. And you're very much thinking about the long term and how things are going to be. So, with regards to this little issue that is concerning you a tad, Capricorn, just give it time, go within to get clarity, consider all points of view. And I feel that you will, when you trust your higher self and your intuition, you will come to a good resolution. Now, I feel like I just want to pull a couple of cards from the Mary Magdalene deck just to give us a little bit more clarity around this week's reading. That was a few too many. For Capricorn, the 5th through to the 10th of May. Thank you, Spirit. What other message do you have for Capricorn? These are just out of control, these cards. The 5th through to the 10th of Capricorn. I'm speaking softly because I've just woken up. So bear with me. It might be my fault. Oh dear. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Just an added message for Capricorn, 5th through to the 10th of May. Okay, lovely. All right, I think that's going to be what we need. So we have little children, the judgment and guardian angel. All right, so are little children factoring in your life at the moment? I feel like children are very much a focal point for you, and what is important to them, and what will be important to them in the future. And you really have a heart space for children this week. It seems to be in your focus at the moment, and you're really trying to make some very important decisions around children. So if you are expecting a child, that may be featuring for you. If you work with children, that may be featuring for you. There's talk about the long term here, so that is potentially a part of your thoughts and things that you're deciding at the moment. Let's have a look. So, of course, the nature of children, an added bonus with this message, is that children are so free in their thinking and in their behaviour. They don't have any filters. They're really quite, they know how to express themselves. And I feel that perhaps there's some matters in your heart that you need to also express like a child, and insofar as being free without any filters and any inhibitions. Just say what you need to say, feel what you need to feel. And so sometimes to help us express what's really in our heart, especially if we're having some trouble with our thoughts and we don't know how to clarify it, is be a little bit artistic. Write a letter, write in your journal, do a bit of painting, do some gardening. Do something that brings out your ability to express. Do you love music? Do you love dance? And this is going to help clear out the emotional blockages in you, so that you can freely express yourself. And this is going to lift your energy and help you with some of the things that perhaps you're struggling a little bit in terms of knowing how to say something to your partner around love. We know that, of course, you have the ability to express yourself in matters of love. You've got the Lover's card here. But there is a little something that's on your mind. And so having the heart of a child and the perspective of a child sometimes just helps us to freely express ourselves. We have the Judgment card here. I don't always like to go by the book, but because I intuit the readings and the messages and how they go together. But I'll just see if there's anything that I feel is appropriate for this reading. If I can find the right page. Here we go. Love and accept all of who you are, my dear Capricorn. Every trait serves a purpose, and until you see the light within you, you will not see light in others. So sometimes, Capricorn, if you are feeling a little critical of other people, that's the Judgment card, it's so important to, see the light in yourself, to appreciate who you are, and that's perhaps why the Children card came out. And when we learn to express ourselves and let go of resistance, let go of all of that emotional blockage, we can then see more clearly other people's perspectives. And that certainly is an aspect in your reading, is knowing how to see the perspectives of other people, and that's going to help you to come to some clarity around a situation or conversations with others. So, letting yourself relax and really see the goodness in you, and when you see the goodness in you and in your life, you can perhaps appreciate the light in others. Okay, so just monitor your fiery passion sometimes, Capricorn. You can get rather fired up and you want to see results and action straight away, but sometimes it takes time for things to unfold and for you to release your own judgment around things. And part of this process of you going within to think about things and consider things is the way you're going to be approaching the next stage of your life and planning your next steps. So we also have the Guardian Angel card here. Certainly Spirit is watching over you and looking after you at the moment. you're going through some significant change at the moment, Capricorn. So Capricorn, sometimes you can get caught up in your head a little bit about things and to try to see things from a very logical perspective, and you tend to tackle problems in that way, and to see things a little bit black and white. Perhaps that's your way of dealing with the physical realm. But what the Guardian Angel card is reminding us is that sometimes we need to approach things differently when it comes to matters of the heart. The spiritual heart of a matter requires a different approach, Capricorn. You know, this is more of a much bigger picture than what's immediately seen in your environment. You know, when we talk about the spiritual realm, we talk about the depth of our heart, the depth of love, the light that we see in others. That's eternal, that's limitless. It says here, everything and everyone is forever held within love's eternal embrace. Spiritually, everything and everyone you love are always present. Nothing is ever truly lost or missing. So if you are having thoughts about others in your life and you're feeling perhaps love is missing, or it's not being shown in the way that you would like it to be shown, just remember that love always exists. It just sometimes may not present itself in the way that you're expecting. And that's what we mean by love is eternal and love is limitless. It's just expressed in different ways and can take different forms. And surely other people do show love in different ways. So don't be sad. Don't feel despondent. Love is always around you. It just shows up in different forms, Capricorn. So just remember, life and love is eternal. Life and love is eternal. And, you know, for those that are present in our life and those who are past, love still exists regardless of the physical realm. Okay, I think that's probably the message for this week, for the 5th through the 10th of May. I hope that is helpful to you, Capricorn. You've got a lot going on in just 1 week here. So take the time to consider all aspects and all points of view. And when love is at the heart of the matter, we can see the light in everyone and in everything. And this will help you over the matter that you just need clarity on. And, you know, just give yourself some time to allow yourself to express your thoughts and feelings. And if it means that you've got to do some different activities to help to release those emotional blockages and the mental blockages, to get yourself there and to be in a space of non-judgment, but really appreciate what's in your life, it'll all come good for you. Okay, Capricorn, that's your reading for the week of the 5th through to the 10th of May. I hope you have a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.